Are you looking to advertise for a special event? Maybe you want to let people know where you are on a specific day. What about if you're just looking to draw certain attention to yourself? Well, we all know that word of mouth is the best advertising. However, sometimes it's hard to remember all of the details of what you want to say. That's where we come in. Hi, I'm Darian D. Silk Sims, on-air radio personality, independent recording artist, DJ, and karaoke extraordinaire. I'd like to introduce you to the American Silk Radio Network. Born from the ashes of the old radio spirit, intertwined with new technology of today's advancements, let us work with you to design your message. And because of our following we have via social media and live events, we can help you get your message out to the masses. We all have something to say to the world. We just need a little help to deliver it. For a very minimal fee, the ASRN can do a radio or video spot with you or for you. So now instead of you trying to grab the DJ's microphone and trying to blurt out all of your info at one time, we will get that attention you need and then some. For more details, please send us an email to americansilkradio@gmail.com. That's americansilkradio@gmail.com. Or you can text or call us at area code 708-858-3565. That's 708-858-3565. The American Silk Radio Network. All silk, all the time. Are you having a bad day? Is stress eating you up? Do you need to relieve some pressure? Have a massage at the Ritz-Carlton Hotel, located in downtown Chicago. Take part in a wonderful experience being rubbed by the most seasoned and professionally trained hands in the business. Massages are done in 30, 60, or 90-minute increments. You can choose from a menu of services to go along with the massage. The hot rocks are my favorite. Massages can be done solo or with couples for a more intimate setting. Then top it all off with dinner on the rooftop of the hotel. Perfect for a staycation or a night on the town with a significant other. That's the Ritz-Carlton Hotel in downtown Chicago at Water Tower Place, 160 East Pearson Street. For more information, visit www.ritzcarlton.com or call 312-266-1000, 312-266-1000. Book your massage today and feel better instantly.
Hot Shot Chicken, we coming to fill your bellies with the greatest chicken sandwiches in the game. We're declaring war on your appetite. Try the Hot Honey Butter Sandwich, Nashville Hot Chicken Sandwich, and of course the baddest chicken sandwich on the planet, the Popeyes Ain't Sandwich. Then you know you gotta have something on the side. Check out the Cheat Day Fries, the Buttermilk Mac and Cheese, and the Grilled Corn Elote. Wash it all down with our specialty iced teas, or take down a cream shake. Come to Hot Shot Chicken in Chatham, Sunday through Thursday, 10:45 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. Friday and Saturday, 10:45 a.m. to 10:30 p.m. Don't meet me there, beat me there. 100 West 87th Street. That's 100 West 87th Street, 87th and State. Hit the website at www.hot-shy.net. Hot-shy.net. Sandwich is so good your mouth gonna jump off your face and thank you. Hot Shot Chicken. Get full with pleasure.
What's up, y'all? I'm gonna get you a few of them. It's your boy from out of roll, your man 50 grand, Darian D. Silk Sims, aka Darian America, the United States champion of justice, fixing America's issues one state at a time. Man, I'm in here, I'm joined with a couple of my favorite people. Y'all don't see him, but he in the background. He's hovering. I'm talking about my boy, my son, my seed 2.0 is in the building, y'all. Yeah, so he waving at everybody. Don't worry, 2.0 shouting you out. He's like, thank you kindly. And of course, the governor is up in here. My man's Tyrone. Yeah. He got to get the whole. Man, so, hey, yo. It's a pleasure to be here with you. I'm glad that you're tuning in. And if you like this, man, subscribe, share this podcast. It's all good. I call myself Steve Jobs a lot, man. I know it's like, dude, I've done that before. I like, the best supposed to blast at the top. And if you're going to blast at the top, you can't miss. Once upon a time, when I was in high school, back in the days of airbrush, I had some Guess jeans. And I had got me a shirt airbrushed. It was a big peace sign on the shirt. And on this side, it was Martin Luther King, I Have a Dream. On this side was Malcolm X, By Any Means. And then me at the bottom, my face airbrushed on the shirt, Till We Are One. People pulled my card on that, man. We in high school, it's like 90s, and they like, dog, you think you great enough to be on a shirt with Martin Luther King and Malcolm X? And I actually had some Guess jeans airbrushed. Left leg was Martin, right leg was Malcolm. I mean, I went full in. I should have airbrushed the shoes, but that was a bit pricey, and I ain't had that type of money. I was lucky enough to get that much done. But, yeah. They was like, are you great enough to be on a shirt with Martin Luther King and Malcolm X? My response was, oh, hell yeah, why not? I mean, come on, man, look. It ain't never no slight to MLK or Malcolm. I mean, if you look at our activists today, they're much safer because of what Martin and Malcolm, what happened to them. Marcus Garvey, it was back in the days where we could say, again, I'm a conspiracy theorist to an extent. I'm one that really likes to have truth put in front of me. But I kind of believe the government was responsible for all three of those. John F. Kennedy, death number 4. I just don't believe that Cuba had infiltrated the U.S. that dope where they actually got a person in who was able to successfully kill the president of the United States and never be caught. Come on, man. Look, I ain't one of the files, John Wilkes Booth did it. That's not the one that killed Kennedy. That don't get me to... If you know who they said assassinated Kennedy, you can chime in right here. Send me an email. American Silk Radio Network at gmail.com. That's American Silk Radio Network at gmail.com. I'm actually going to start giving away gifts, man. I got a lot of stuff I want to give y'all, but y'all got to do some work, man. Y'all been getting over here, taking advantage of all my good karaoke, free karaoke, that we going to discuss here a little bit, but no worries, man. No worries. No worries. Let me refresh myself. Y'all know this is my nectar. I don't know what it is about McDonald's coffee, but I'm loving it. I like that coffee. It's better than... See, I'm about to get myself out of some sponsorship. If I say the wrong stuff, I might lose sponsors. Really ain't got no sponsors, but I like McDonald's coffee. I'm going to just say that. So let me take a swig. Yeah, man. So, what state are we covering today? This state of... Oh, man, I had a theme song ready for this, too. Hold on. Y'all know I'm my own board producer. You're looking for opportunity. Hey. But seeing is believing. Seeing is believing. Oh, yeah. Got me a theme song. Even though I probably could have... I ain't that damn tough. I was just talking about picking hard music. I ain't that hard. I'm just a DJ. Yeah, buddy. What state are we covering today? Well, I see you out there, Money Mike. What up, nephew? That's my man, 50 grand. That brother there is a grinder. If you ain't never met a grinder, meet Money Mike. So what state are we covering, y'all? The state of STFU. STFU, man. Let that yes chant ride a little bit longer. STFU. So, of course, you know, I take advantage of the fact that the FCC is not governing me and regulating my speech. So sometimes I put a little cherry on top of the ice cream. Shut the fuck up. I mean, come on, man. If you want me to... what up, Sonny? I see you, bruh. Yeah, man. We still out here grinding. That's what the theme underneath what we covering today. STFU. Shut the fuck up. You know, sometimes that ain't bad advice. Shut the fuck up. You know what? It is, when it gets to that point, you got to tell somebody that person has to kind of execute restraint. They need to understand boundaries because you can only take so much. Now, and it ain't always like, well, you know what? Let me rephrase that. The fact that y'all even tuned in right now, I'm grateful. Because you could be doing anything else in the world with your time, but you choosing to tune in here to listen to me ramble, babble, entertain. Actually, I told you my 3 reasons of getting on radio was to inform, to educate, and entertain. So I'm always trying to entertain. I'm a walking party. And I don't mind giving you information when it comes across. And I will inform you. And I'm informing you now. Sometimes you got to know when to shut the fuck up, man. I mean, you get some people who deliver their message. Damn, Sonny, you in Mexico? Man, I want some tequila, man. Bring me a bottle of some authentic Mexican tequila with the worm in it, man. I ain't eating the worm. I thought about it one time. It was like, you should eat the worm. I'm like, pineapples. That's a little too. But the tequila is good, though. So, STFU, you know, sometimes you gotta know when to say when. We all busy. Like I was saying, y'all tuned in to listen to me from the sound of my voice to the inside of your ears. But you could be doing anything else. You busy. You lifing, man. We only got 24 hours in a day. I was listening to a baseball highlights, well, a broadcast actually. It was the Cubs, of course. You know, I'm a Cub fan, and I still listen to AM radio in my Sanford and Son truck because I went from my Escalade to an 05 Chevy Colorado pickup truck, and it's all of a pickup truck and then some. So I still have AM and FM radio when I listen on the regular. So I'm listening to the Cubs broadcast, and it was Ron Coomer, you know, former Cub, yada yada. I mean, good guy though. But he was talking about, it was John Kruk that actually threw this out there. Who started the clock, the first clock, and how did they know it was the right time, and how to judge the seconds and the minutes and stuff? And they was actually on the air trying to figure that out. And it was like, well, you know, they had a sundial going on, and maybe the sundial was. That was a good question. I'm like, damn, who the first clock? Well, look, we've been living by it, so yeah. But I thought that was. But getting back to what I'm saying, you got to know when to say when. You got to know when you're talking to somebody, how to just tap out. And sometimes you got to know when to say the right thing and when not to say the wrong thing. I mean, I always use myself as the example, but I ain't doing that today. I'm going to just throw some examples out there. Let's just say the friendly neighborhood karaoke DJ, your favorite karaoke DJ, maybe. Has a phone call that comes to him from an individual who likes to frequent his karaoke. And the conversation was more around the lines of him not being, oh, damn it, I done gave y'all clues. Let me rephrase. All right, maybe y'all forget what I just said. Probably not because it's recorded. So they calling me complaining about another karaoke spot that didn't close down. They probably are closing down. Okay, I'm like, well, if it's on the same day that I'm doing karaoke, you got another place you can go. So the conversation drifts into how the other host would do X, Y, Z, A, B, C. He was goods, his bads, and all that. And I'm like, I always want to improve. I don't mind people giving me, a couple of pointers, but know when to say when. Okay. If you have never been a karaoke DJ, and I'm gonna say this, it's not like it's any different than a regular DJ. Only difference is I let people come up and sing, and I have microphones, and I'm one of the first karaoke DJs, and you can look back in the history that utilizes the quad system. I have 4 mics. I had 6 hot mics at one time. But, I kind of scaled them back because you get drunk ass Nimrods and everybody get a microphone, and a lot of those mics don't survive. So, but if you've never done this, you really can't tell me how to do it. Now, I know you see things as a patron, as you're sitting there, you're waiting patiently for your turn. But if you don't know how to hook this stuff up, you just, that's my favorite. The sound of one hand clapping. It's real loud, ain't it? Can't nobody hear that. A person walking outside can't hear that. People in here can't hear that. Trying to tell me how to do my job when you don't know nothing about it, shut the fuck up, man. Seriously. Stop. I catch myself doing that at times. I be sitting there like, if I'm in a grocery store, well, why she ain't scanned and she ain't do? See, I did it again. Why he ain't scanned and he ain't do what he... Look, no matter how many times I come to the grocery store, and I do believe I may be an expert at grocery shopping. I think y'all are too. If for anything that you've done more than 10,000 hours, if you've done 10,000 hours of it, you're an expert. How long y'all have stood in them grocery lines and went through shopping for Thanksgivings and Christmases and Easters and big birthday parties and all that? Y'all know how to shop. So the cashier now, to be fair, maybe the cashier that's taking care of you, they don't know what they're doing. They got to learn. So they got to practice. But if they've done that stuff for 10,000 hours, they're going to be experts. And you probably get in line with an expert. Even if they are experts, that ain't going to make your time in that line any faster, any slower. So how you going to tell the cashier how to ring up? Especially if you've not been a cashier in that type of environment, in that atmosphere. Shut the fuck up. Sometimes when a person comes to you for advice, and maybe if it's not even advice, somebody's just talking. I catch this one a lot. That's why, honestly, if you know me, I don't talk that much. I'm talking to y'all now, and I'm pretty good at carrying on the conversation this long. But I got a few tricks and things that I've learned over the years because, again, I've talked for more than 10,000 hours, as y'all have. But this is a perfect place for a commercial break. You're listening to Breakfast and Silky's podcast, brought to you by Awesome 90.9 WSLK, the American Silk Radio Network, where it's always all silk all the time. Back to shut the fuck up. Somebody comes to you and maybe they ain't even asking for your advice. Like I said, I get this a lot. I may throw something out there. I'll say, I'm sick of how I get treated at one of my spots. I'm tired of the way, let's say I'm at Club Shake It Fast, Watch Yourself. Just make it up a name, because I don't want none of my establishments. This is not a direct shot at anybody. I don't want anybody to feel like, I'm picking on them. I'm not. I'm just talking. So, lost my damn train. See, this is one of the things about radio that you all don't see. I'll pull the velvet rope back for a minute. You want to stay on task and stay on point, but usually I keep notes. Because, when you're throwing stuff out there, the mind is searching for what to say, and I got a big brain. I lose stuff in there. So I was talking about one of the spots. I'm working at Club Shangri-La. And the patrons that come in Club Shangri-La are rowdy, are ruckus, are rampant. They thirsty, they savage. That's how they looking. So me being the Mr. Congeniality that I am, I get them to calm down, I get them to cool down, but sometimes they do a little bit extra and they do shit that piss me off, damn near break my equipment. So somebody come to me and be like, well, maybe you should put your TV off the stage and put it up the top some dang on where so people can't get to it and touch it. It's a good idea. You don't think I've thought about that? But that'll be where it stop. They be like, oh, you need to have karaoke books all on every desk and counter and tabletop so people can. I've done that. And there was a reason why it was stopped. It was due to the pandemic. They did not know how the the pandemic. Nobody knows how it started. Nobody knows how we got in contact with it, but they did not want us to touch on the surfaces the same. So when I got back from the pandemic, all my books had to be tossed. I had wipes and wiping down mics and tried to give out mic covers and all that stuff, and y'all was like, because y'all thought it was a scandemic too. Y'all just was touching on stuff, and y'all still touching stuff and don't care. Y'all touch it. Yeah, well, and I know some of y'all didn't get them damn vaccinations either. Yeah, it's some people out there that still ain't never had the COVID vaccine. They done skated past. They got these 4 little years up underneath, and they did it, and well, if it's COVID is true and your ass get it. But point is, man, sometimes you gotta know when to say when. Sometimes unwarranted advice can be more damaging than helpful. Now get it, you gotta tell people when they're doing wrong, and sometimes you have tough conversations with folks. But if every conversation you have with them is a tough conversation, then either A, your message ain't getting through to them, and something else got to happen, or B, they ain't the one you need to be talking to. But what if it's your child? Can't give up on them. And I'm never saying that's how I feel. I don't ever feel that way about none. I only got 2. I'm like, none of my shit. But sometimes you just got to know how to cut it off. If you are an expert at absolutely nothing but always got your mouth flapping, shut the fuck up. Seriously. I don't want to talk to you. However, I know there are times when people want to just talk, get it out, get it off their chest, man. You got to get, because you have to say some things out loud. If you hear it out loud, you be like, yeah, man, I'm about to go on and tank down this 1,500 on scratch offs. Man, it got to be a winner, and I know if I buy $1,500 worth of scratch off lottery tickets, one of them going to be a winner in there somewhere. Maybe, but that's a bit steep. You got $1,500 to throw away on scratch offs. Good luck to you. But you're not finna preach to me and be like, yeah, man, you gotta do it. You gotta make sure, man, chunk out all your money. I'm telling you, $1,500, man, you're gonna have a $50,000 winner in that $1,500. I bet you. Shut the fuck up, man. Miss me with that. I'm not, I ain't got no disposable income. Pot the piss in, window the poet. I'm poor. Yeah, I'm poor, but I ain't poor like that. However, if you want to support Awesome 90.9 WSLK, please utilize the QR code that I posted in my stories. Yeah, intelligent begging, ain't it, y'all? But in closing, I didn't want to do a long one today. Just throwing some things out, man. I'll be at City Life tomorrow, 712 East 83rd Street. That's Thursday nights, 8 o'clock start time. Tell a friend, bring a friend. And honestly, I will say this out loud, and I've been exploring it because of the way I've been treated lately. I am exploring charging for songs. But I ain't did it. I got to get it approved by the establishment. And if it's declined, I understand. Just you understand that change is going to come. We ain't got no choice. Only things in this world that are inevitable is death and change. Everything else, you can get around it. Hey, ask Sammy Sosa. He got rid of his game. So, I'll be at City Life tonight, man. And don't worry, y'all. Look, I know life is rough. Life be lifing. I get it. But sometimes, man, just take it easy. Take a chill pill. Even I catch myself saying a lot what is not necessary. And if I feel that coming, I'm the first one to check me, because if I can't check me, then I can't be checked. I don't give a damn who you are. Gotta humble yourself, and you gotta stay on your square. And it's simple. Stuff you learned every day. You know, somebody being a jackass, don't mess with them. Somebody being incredible, tip your cap to them, appreciate, receive them, and then keep it moving unless you want to stop and collaborate with them and commiserate. That's all good. Meantime, between time, no. Be smooth and don't mess with nobody, all right? Shut the fuck up. This your boy Darian America. You've been listening to Breakfast at Silky's, the podcast, sponsored in part by Awesome 90.9 WSLK, the American Silk Radio Network, where it's always all silk, all the time. God bless you. I love you. We're done. Hey, Lizzie Savage, I see you out there. What up, girl? Jenny Jen, yeah, mama, I see you. Yeah, oh, that's my cuteness. Hey, so Rollies in London. Ha, the inspiration. My dog Sonny, yep, thanks for tuning in, nephew. God bless you, I love you, y'all. I'll see y'all soon. Tick tock. Tick, 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 tick. I'll be back, y'all. I message with y'all. Later. What's up, YouTube? Hey, if you liking on this podcast, man, like, subscribe, share. We got a lot of big things that's popping off here, man. A nighttime talk show, we coming back with it. We got content that we're building. So if you want to be a part of this, send me an email. American Silk Radio Network. Nope. American Silk Radio at gmail.com. American Silk Radio at gmail.com. Join the team and be a part of it, y'all. Yo, it's a good time to go.